carried her pack, carried mine too. Loaded up the gear, shouldered the canoe. I set up her chair, pitched up the tent. Wanted her to have a good experience.
My smelly sock. I gotta go hanging up now.
I'm so embarrassed to be her father.
What you gonna do with your big fat tushy?
Okay, I'm on the portage going out of Great Mountain Lake into David. And I forgot how much I didn't like this portage. There's a pond along here, about 3/4 way down going towards David, and we paddled a bit of it, but the rest of it wasn't really paddleable. I don't know, it was kind of teasing because it looked like it, but not. But all the mosquitoes are breeding in it. It's just a lot of hills in Killarney. I guess that's what you get for the beauty, right? You go through the Cloche Mountain Range, what do you expect? You can't have flat portages. Boy, I don't know what else to say, except it's nice to be out here. I met a bunch of youth on the portage, youth group. It was great meeting them. They're all in high spirits, taking on the adventure. And then we met a bunch of what my daughter called yahoos, some guys that were they had only been maybe 500 meters into the 3-kilometer portage, and they asked if they were almost there, and they said no. What do you mean we're not almost there? And they started cursing and throwing things down. It must be their first trip. And there's Kyla jogging by. Hi boys. Those guys, they're not necessarily bad. It's just their first misadventure. After a few of those, they'll be different people. Well, tomorrow, hopefully we'll head up Silver Peak. I don't want to tell Kyla about it because she's like looking forward to another day off, but our day off happens to be hiking for 5 hours. She'll like it though. Oh look, another hill. And this is supposedly going downhill on this portage. Welcome to Killarney. Hey Kyla, what do you think of the longest portage of the trip?
That was the longest portage of the whole trip?
Yes.
I thought the first one took us about like 4 hours.
Want to do it again, Kai?
No! Hey Mom, what are you cooking?
Quesadillas with pepperoni and cheese in them. Are you hungry?
Oh yeah. Just looking at this makes me
Why
hungry.
are you so hungry?
I haven't eaten anything since lunch.
And what did we do today?
Hiked Silver Peak.
And how was that?
It was actually quite beautiful.
And what was your favorite part of Silver Peak?
I think that the best part was getting to the top and having lunch.
We were hungry, weren't we?
Oh yeah.
You met a lot of people up top.
Yeah.
It's been a few years since I did the hike, but it's just good. Gets the heart going, prevents any problems.
Oh, Daddy's back.
So yeah, when you go up to the peak, things change. There's a urban myth about the horseman.
Holy moly. This is crazy. The view, and we're not even to the top, is beautiful.
After we climbed Silver Peak, I asked the students if they would recommend that other groups would do Silver Peak, because it's quite the hike, and every single one of them said yes. Every single one of them said yes, but they said they need more of a warning that it's like fully a hike, not just a little saunter. So, but they all said they'd recommend it to future students, which I thought was really great.
Well, this is wonderful. This is awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah, this is wow.
We kind of haven't been looking at the time. We've just taken a little break from the clock and the email, so that's been nice. And then you get to the top and you just, as our friend Meg said, you just feel strong and you feel alive and feel like you've accomplished something. So it's don't normally feel like that in the day-to-day work life.
If you had to convince someone to try this, what would you say to convince them to do it?
What would I say to convince
I feel like I wouldn't waste my time with anyone that I had to convince to do it. Too much.
Too much. Right.
If you don't want to do this, like, come on.
Time off is too precious. The unfortunate part is that you can't explain to someone these trips, right? You have to bring them out. You have to twist their arm, you have to find a way to get them out here, because then they see it, and then they get it, right? Yeah. You can't explain the magnitude of beauty that is Canada, right, without having someone sit in a forest for 50 minutes and just listen, right? Or paddle water, and the only thing they hear is the drops of water coming off their paddle, right? That's something you can't explain to someone. That's something you have to show them.
It really is unspoiled wilderness.
Feeling a part of something larger. It's kind of nice to feel that.
It's easy to tell them to come back because you don't have to.
The storm cometh. Angel, cometh.
Hey Angel, how was your day? Well, it was really tough, guys. I did most of the running, and then there was awesome blueberries at the top. And I ate too many, so my stool samples were blue. I also ate a mushroom. I don't think I should eat that.
It takes a lot to get up here.
I'll use this against one.
Good day to give it a go.